If y'all join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, would you lead us in prayer?
Absolutely. Heavenly Father, we come to you today with a grateful heart, thankful for all the blessings that you bestowed upon us. Just pray that you be with us through this meeting. Be with our residents, be with our employees, be with our guests. We just thank you for everything that you've given us. And all these things we're asking in your name. Amen.
All right. So first on the agenda, a motion and a second for the approval of minutes for the regular meeting on May 4th.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Announcements, overview, financial. I don't have any announcements today. Next on the list is City of Fairfield Bay Mayor Seth Conrad. Seth is not here today. Next on the list, resort update, Roy Bradley. You weren't ready to go that fast.
I wasn't ready to go that fast. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a great 4th and safe 4th. No Fairfield Bay, we were busy. But operationally, things are running pretty soundly. I hate to even say that. Afraid I'll jinx us. Yeah, knock on wood, but everything seems to be rolling good. With that, you know, we have everyday challenges and a few projects that we're still working on. Just going to share a little bit of that with you this morning, and then a few of the highlights over the 4th. Some challenges and projects that we got going on with all the rain. Of course, we have some washouts on some of the roads out there that we're working on. It's been a challenge to keep up with our mowing rotations, dealing with storm damage, down trees. Public Works Department staying on that pretty actively. We've had some pump and electrical issues at Hamilton Cove and Cool Pool. Dwayne and our Public Works Department has been active and got that repaired, ready to go. Tennis courts, we're building a new backsplash for practice. We're repairing some grandstands, repainting, and pressure washing our courts right here before the high school tennis season hits. Other challenges and projects. We've had some pump and motor issues at wastewater, but Mike has been on top of that. Other than normal routine maintenance on lines and grinder pumps, everything seems to be flowing great with our wastewater department. They do a fantastic job. Right now we're going through a concentrated cleanup effort at all of our amenities. Little Red, convenience store, Bayside, the pools, mini golf, hotel. We're doing some deep cleaning at our restaurants. As you can see, when you walked in, the floors look great. We've buffed the floors, working on all those amenities, getting those cleaned up. Thanks to those who've reached out and brought a couple of items to my attention. We can't be everywhere at the same time, so we appreciate everybody's eyes and ears out there to help keep us abreast of ongoing issues. Just some highlights. The 4th was very, very busy. Little Red, Cobblestone, and Indian Hills Golf had record revenue producing weekends. Marina had a good 4th as well. Attendance was down just a little bit, but Jordan and I talked, and we feel that most of the fireworks around the lake, All Red, Fairfield Bay, Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, all had their fireworks on the same night. So we feel that attendance was down due to that mainly. Our barge trip that we offer every year, where people go out and eat barbecue and watch the fireworks. It holds 60. Was sold out 100%. Jordan and Cody did a good job on that. And also, Jordan, when we bring everybody's attention, we want to thank the Fairfield Bay Yacht Club for their donation of the digital weather station on behalf of Mr. Max Nye. That's a great addition to the marina down there. You can also pull that digital weather station up on the Yacht Club's Facebook page. Street dances at the bowling alley has been a huge success. Here pretty soon we'll be releasing a new dumpster plan at Public Works that's going to benefit all of our members, help stop non-members from coming in and using that situation. So be able to look out here pretty soon. It's going to be better for all of our members and the resort as well. Marketing team has been working diligently with all amenities, city, conference center, the chamber to help promote our community. And we have a couple of green renovations starting on the golf course today and tomorrow on holes 8, 9, and 17, completely funded by our IHGA at no cost to the resort. So I want to thank the IHGA for taking care of that. Some upcoming events. Social street dance at the bowling alley on the 17th. The Smoking Hot Pickers, don't know who they are, but they sound like they're smoking hot pickers. Matt Curry, and then we'll have free arcade games for all the kids on the 17th, which is this Friday. The 18th, we have an MMA live event at the center, the conference center. And on that same day, soccer groups will be playing at the marina from 6 to 8 p.m. And then on the 8th of August, we have the Kids Fest happening in the Fairfield Bay Town Center. With that, I know, like I said, I thank for everybody reaching out and contacting me. If you see something that needs attention out there, please feel free to reach me at my email or my cell phone at any time. Thank you.
Roy, can you tell about our new garbage truck?
Yes. We have two garbage trucks. One fairly new, one that's kind of a backup that we use when we have to use it. But they're both used frequently. We recently found one in Minnesota. It holds significantly more than our two current trucks that we have in rotation. We picked it up.
24,000.
Yeah, I picked it up for about $24,000, which is a great deal. It runs great. We went through it, did a due diligence on it, had our mechanics go through it. They put new tires on the front. They fixed the air conditioner. But it works tremendously well. Their public works department is, they're excited and happy that we have it. It's just another, in case one goes down. It's nice to have another backup there. So we've added that to our fleet, and it's been a great addition.
Well, and what brought it about is the backup garbage truck. They wanted $14,000 to
Yes.
$16,000
Yes.
to work on the motor.
Yeah.
We decided just to do that to try to find another one.
Yeah, we had, the backup garbage truck was sputtering and spitting and it wasn't running quite fluently as we'd liked it to, but we had it looked at. Total repair cost on it, like David said, was going to be about $14,000. So we picked up basically not a brand new truck, but a nice truck, just a few thousand more. That's going to last us a lot longer. So
The funny part about it is the drivers like driving the $24,000 truck better than the one we bought 5 years ago that we paid $150,000 for.
yeah, like I say, it handles more. It's got a bigger capacity load on it. Handles more garbage, so we don't have to make the same trips back and forth. So it runs great. Like I say, the Public Works Department has been very happy to receive that. So.
You see a red truck going around, garbage truck, what
Yeah,
they call it
it's-
Razorbacks, that's just what it was when we got
It
it.
is red. It's not hard to see. You'll see it coming. So don't think anybody new is picking up your garbage because we're still taking care of that. We will have our logos on the side of it eventually, but yes, it's been a great addition.
All right, appreciate it, Roy. Next on the list is Dalen with our financials.
financials through May. Short and sweet, it's just like everybody's seen last few times. Resort store, revenue costs up a good bit. That's just the cost of gas and the price of gas moving together. They do see a little bit more interest this year due to the change. Cobblestone, these are obviously still no year-over-year numbers, but we are very much looking forward to the June numbers that are going to come out. That's when they were sold out for a good bit of the month, right?
Yes, I wanted to add to that, our occupancy rate for 26 over 25 is up. So for May, we were up about 2%, which is not much, but June we were up about 13% in occupancy rate, and July we're projected to be up another 11 to 12% occupancy rate for July.
Like I said before, those are numbers from another accounting, not ours, so I'm not putting their numbers up here as last year. All right, bowling alley, their food sales did go down a bit, so did their costs, but the salaries stay. Pro shop's doing well, green fees up, inside sales up. Little Red is about moving on par. They're going to be a little bit like hotels. The summer moves along, everything will get a little bit. All the numbers start to ramp up a little bit. The only thing bothering the marina is the increased interest. They're rolling along strong. Resort Marine. Revenues are down, it's a little bit less sales and parts and labor, but that means the costs go down as well. So I think they do a lot of their business right before summer for prep work and all that. And then it's just kind of if people need work, we do it, right? It's almost a good thing that they're down. It means we didn't have a whole lot of boats that need prepared, but Public Works. I will say on this one, there's a little bit more expense in there that's going to be in June. It's just timing on invoices. It's only about $8,000. It's there. Admin, this is everybody that does business over there in that office, all the different departments. Last year we had a large payroll expense that hit in May that we don't have this year. And we know that the dues are up. And then there's a few things in the expense category that are timing wise, just like the last slide, but they will almost assuredly even out by July. Those July's numbers are there. It's just timing for payments throughout the year. Resort as a whole, May was amazing. We've just got to continue to get the summer months up. That'll help us through the year. Wastewater, and that's how we look. Company as a whole, both companies.
On your hotel, on the depreciation and interest, how much of that was depreciation, how much was it interest? I don't know if you got it from it, might not, I just looked at one number.
Yeah, it's just one, I just presented this one number.
I couldn't look myself, but I didn't take it up. I'm curious if you got it from you.
Yeah, I can pull it up. So, only 6 of it right now is put down as depreciation, 20 of it is interest.
Okay, all right, that's all. Appreciate it.
I would like to add to that, a lot of people have called out and asked, what has Wyndham, what has the departure of Wyndham done to resort revenues? So, as you can see through May, we pretty much held our own on revenues as far as compared to last year. Our marketing team has done a great job staying active, getting that out there. We have noticed, just FYI, our numbers come out about a month late. It takes about a month to close them out, but we do notice real-time revenue comparisons, and we have noticed a slight decrease in June revenues, basically at the marina and at the pool. But other than that, they're still holding pretty strong, but we have noticed just a slight drop off in revenues in June, so, but May was fantastic.
Gotcha. Yeah, because most of their people came in the summer months. So the winter months and spring months probably not going to affect us that much because they weren't here in the first place a year ago. So we'll probably start noticing some more numbers as the months go by.
Yeah, basically from the 4th of July till Labor Day is kind of a lull time for the resort, history-wise. You know, we build up to Memorial Day, and then build up to July 4th, and then, you know, it kind of drops off until Labor Day, but we'll pick back up and have a great fall season.
And Wyndham has paid, or not Wyndham, but the bankruptcy court and the condos have paid through July.
Yes. And we've sent billing out for August, should be receiving that pretty soon.
And their sale date, I believe, is July 20th, if I'm not mistaken, when they're supposed to have an auction or whatever. So we'll probably know more after that. We'll see what happens. All right, that's pretty much it. Next on the list is Chamber of Commerce, Teresa Burton. I do not see Teresa here, so we'll go up. Next on my list is follow-up discussion. Anybody else got anything to bring up?
David, I'd like to, for the record, to show that Mr. Martin Bailey is present at the meeting.
Okay, I appreciate that. Next on our list is members' question and comments, a 3-minute limit. First on the list is Georgia Pfeiffer.
Well, first of all, I appreciate the financials you're given with the breakdown. But as you said, the months are so different when we make money, when we lose money. And we haven't seen 2025 yet. Do we know what our results were for 2025 and when those might be put out through the audit or through some kind of mailing from the board?
So, I mean, I'll let Dalen answer the question, but, you know, as you and I have been corresponding on email, George, I appreciate you asking me, and it's, I keep telling you it's close because that's what they keep telling us, so, Dalen?
Yeah, that's about what I was going to say. I don't want to commit them to any kind of timeline, but we are definitely in communication and trying to get that soon and get that wrapped up. As far as I know, the plan is to still have everything go out and the mailing and to have that done very soon. But I don't have a nailed down date for that yet.
Yeah. Just curious, will that be through mailing or through Facebook or just we should come in and request a copy of the audit?
When we actually get the audit and receive it, we will post it that day, but we will also mail it for, you know, when we mail out the stuff for the August meeting. And I sent them an email last week, and their answer was they were hoping to get finished by Friday, which was 3 days ago. And I sent a follow-up email yesterday, and I'm waiting on the response. But we think any day they should be finished. And when they technically get finished, you got to go sign this and sign that. And then the minute we get the final version, we will post it like we do every year, but we'll also send it out with the mail.
I guess we'll have an annual meeting in August.
Yes. The date's either, I think, the 17th or the 20th. And that's going to be determined when they finish the audit. In other words, if they get it finished by the 17th, I mean, it could be the 17th. If they run through the 20th, then we're going to do the 20th. Because we've got to mail it 30 days before the meeting, and we want to mail the audit when we mail it. So that's why we're day to day hoping that they are finished. You know, that way we can mail it with the 30 days of the meeting at the same time versus saying this is unaudited. We would have preferred to say this is the final audited numbers. So we're within a week of having an answer. But Dalen's trying, Roy's trying.
We are in constant. I'm 4, 5, 10 times a day communication with them. So hoping to have those. Like I was hoping to have them by Friday, like David said. We told them a drop dead date that we'd like to have them by the 15th, so we can get that letter out and establish our meeting date.
And what happens? They have us on the schedule along with all their other people. Well, then they come in. And then if they see something they have a question about, or they need a copy of this or whatever, if we don't have it right then that day when they request it, then they move on. and then they go to their next client. And then they put us further down the list because we didn't have sitting there waiting on them what they wanted, and we didn't know what they wanted until they asked. You see what I'm saying? So we get the same thing every year. I even asked them to email me a list of anything that we do not have that you need. Can you send me a list so we can make sure we have it next year? So we don't get the same thing every year where they don't get finished on time. But everybody's trying the best they can, and it's being that they're auditors, they're independent. When they get through, they get through. We just do the best we can to give them everything as fast as they ask for. I can promise you, Dalen.
Nobody's as frustrated as we are.
Dalen's has daily trying to deal with it. That is, now next on the list is Al Pfeiffer.
Yes, I want to see a detailed financial report on the hotel and the restaurant, broken down into lease period and own period, month by month up to June 2026.
Okay. Well, make a note and we'll get back to it.
Al, can you have Georgia email that to me?
That question?
Yeah. So I know exactly